Good evening to you. How was your day? I'm kind of hoping you had a good day. I had a good day. I'm going to spend evening with my daughter-in-law. It's her birthday. And so we went out to dinner. Our grandson was there. It was fun. We went to a Japanese steakhouse and there's like a pond with these koi fish in it. And we were trying to magically make them move because, the fish pond was like really small and they weren't moving. So, almost feels kind of, cruel for the four little guys, but whatever. Anyway, it was a great evening and really enjoyed it. And I'm really kind of hoping that um, all of you are getting to do stuff like that. You know, I've been thinking about you. I've been thinking about where you are today and what you're doing today. Um, did you find happiness in something small? Did you find happiness in some person that was walking on the street or someone that you interacted with at the convenience store or even let somebody in on the traffic lane while you were going through some horrible you know, traffic jam? Yeah, I think that's what it's all about. I want to believe that we are all trying to get through these days in a beautiful way. I don't think that it's difficult, but I think some days it's hard to get there. It's easy to do, but you don't always feel like doing it, right? You don't always want to be nice to the other guy. You don't always want to be the better person, right? But here's the thing about that. Here's the thing about that. If you're not nice to the other person, if you don't let that person in on the traffic jam, if you don't give somebody a break in the grocery line that only has 3 items and you have 40, you know, it's important to try once in a while because you will feel better when you're nice to other people. That's hard to believe, right? In this world where you see all these people around who aren't nice, who aren't kind. You watch social media and there's all these negative kinds of things out there about what this K name is doing bad or this person has wronged me and I'm gonna post this bad video about them. I mean, nothing against those people. They're making a living. That's what they do. But is that really where we're going? Is that really who we are? I think that there comes a point in time where you have to say to yourself, what is it I want out of this life? Is it anger or is it happiness? Is it frustration or is it peace and tranquility? Is it abundance or is it frustration? You can label it however you want. At some point in time, you have to say to yourself, what is it I really want? Where is it I really want to go with my ambitions? Where is it I really want to go with my forward progression? I can't tell you what to do with your life. And I really hope that you want to do something good. Maybe you will, maybe you won't. Maybe you want to be that guy who doesn't do anything good. Maybe you want to be the guy who does everything right. And maybe you're someone in between. Because let's be honest, life is gray. There's no dark, dark, dark. There's no bright, bright, bright. There's everything in between. And maybe, I don't know, I could be wrong. And I'm guessing that this won't be for everybody. It's not going to be for everybody. I think it'll touch someone. I think there's somebody out there listening to this message saying, I had enough. I don't want to be the person who's angry all the time. I don't want to be the person who is frustrated all the time. I want to feel happiness at least some of the time. I want to find joy at least most of the time. And it's totally doable. Totally believe that you can do it. I totally believe that you have that choice, that you can go down that path. No one says that you have to do what everyone else is doing around you. No one says that you have to be a certain person. Only you. There's really only you that makes that choice. And, and eventually you, at some point in time in your life, before it ends, you're the one who's going to have to say, oh, wow, this is where I am. This is the life that I led. This is where I have ended up. We all have to do it. And there's no judgment in that. There's no one who's going to judge you. Ultimately, it doesn't matter what anybody else says. You are the one who has to live it. You are the one who has to ultimately be the one who has to get through it. So I'm here to tell you, I'm here to give you all the joy that you can get. I am here to tell you that you are not alone in this journey, that you can get through all of this. And if you've made it this far into the video, then you know from me that I believe in you, that I will be giving you my prayers and love to get you through whatever it is you're going through today. All you have to do, wake up in the morning and say, I'm ready to go forward. Go forward. It doesn't matter how small that step is to go forward. You know what going forward to is? One little thing. I'm going to get up and brush my teeth. You've gone forward. I'm going to get up and walk to the end of the driveway and back. You've gone forward. Hey, you know what? I'm going to get up, sit up in the bed, and turn on the television. You've gone forward. It doesn't matter how small it is. Find that one little thing that makes you get up and go forward. And that is the first step. It doesn't have to be huge. It doesn't have to be life-changing. It doesn't have to be a volcano event. It just has to be progress. One step forward, one beautiful, loving spark to yourself. Because let's be honest, when it really comes to it, love is where you want to ultimately go. I know self-love. We all talk about self-love, how important self-love is. And trust me, I'm a big component on self-love. I also know how hard it is to be a person who loves themselves. You you can't tell every human on the face of this earth that self-love is the answer, because sometimes it isn't. Sometimes it's just too freaking hard to get there. You have to believe me on this one. You can do it. You can make it. You can step forward. You can step into the new light of your day. Get up in the morning and say, I'm going to do one thing that I didn't do yesterday. I don't care how small it is. Put your feet on the ground, get out of that bed, and walk to the end of the driveway. If you can do it, do it. If you can only get up and walk to the freaking door of your room, do it. If you can get up and make a phone call to someone you love, do it. Because you will feel that spark. You will feel that change. Do it every day. It'll change your life. Now, I'm not 100% sure. You want to hear all this? I'm not 100% sure that it will make a difference to anyone. But I want you to know that that's how I started. I got out of bed and I walked to the end of my driveway. And I came back in and it changed my life. It'll change yours too. So if you don't get up and do that, at least call someone you love. At least tell someone you love them. At least do something kind to someone else. It's rare. It doesn't happen enough in this world. And we need to spread love everywhere we can. And if this message reached you, then I send you all of my love, all of my kindness, all of my compassion to your situation. And I want you to move forward in every way that you can. This is my message for today. I hope you feel better. I hope you feel good. I want you to smile. I'll see you tomorrow.